All right, let's get into the women's 100. I guess I can start this one off here. Coming in third place, I've got TT Terry. Uh,
Ooh.
in second place, I've got Julian Alfred. And then our champion is going to be Miss Melissa Jefferson Wooden, bringing home the 100-meter gold.
Okay. I'm not mad at it, but I do want to hear about this third place take. But I'm gonna go ahead with mine.
Okay.
Third, I have Tina Clayton. Second, I have Julian Alfred. And first, I also have Melissa Jefferson.
All right. All right. So you got switching up our third place performance. Yeah. So what do you want to hear? What do you want to hear about my third place person?
So first, reasoning for why TT, because obviously TT's in contention. And then second, like, what do you think that third? What is it going to take to get third as a time?
Yeah. So right now, well, because so for TT, I'd say because she was if I'm trying to remember it correctly, she's the one that's now subbing in for Aaliyah Hobbs. Am I right? Because when Aaliyah Hobbs dropped out, because we
Hmm.
lost Aaliyah and we lost Gabby Thomas in the 200. I'm very certain that she's the one that was the fourth place one. Am I right? Yeah, she was. She is. She was the fourth place performer, so she's now in it because of it. Um, so the reason I've got TT there is she's been someone that performs in so she's like the exact opposite of of like Akane Simbine and Rihose Tolu, in my opinion, where her regular seasons are not good. Like she does not perform well in the regular season. She performs good enough to get to the meets that she needs to get to, and then she like balls out in the championship and performs way above where you would assume her to be based in the entire year.
Hmm.
And so she also is in right now the best coaching group for the 100 meters or in for women's sprints in the entire world.
Hmm.
Her group is the best that there is. You've got former world champions, you've got, the fastest, the entire 4x1 is coming from your camp. So like the level of competitiveness that she has is significantly higher than any other group in the entire world right now. And so I think when you combine the fact that she has championship acumen, she shows up when it matters, even when it's way over where she normally would. That's going to be helpful. And then I also have that feeling of when you now are in when you weren't expecting to be in, you've got like another it gives you like another life, like another breath. You're like, oh man, I didn't think I was going to be on this individual team. I now have it. Oh man, now I'm playing with house money here, so that pressure kind of goes off a little bit. So
Hmm.
that's why I've got her coming in third. And then for what I think you're going to need to do to get into third, we're probably talking somewhere in like the 9-8 low.
10-8, 10-8, 10-8, 10-8.
Sorry, 10. Sorry, 10. Yeah, 9-8 would have been crazy. 10-8 low.
Yeah.
Probably like anywhere from 10-8-0 to maybe 10-8-3 is probably going to be where it's going to be. So she'll need to put through a season's best, but that's where I'm thinking it's probably going to be for her.
Yeah, I would say I was thinking around the same range. I was thinking, well, maybe a little slower. I was thinking like 1082 to 1086,
Okay.
but nonetheless, fair point with TT. I think she's definitely a playoff riser or a championship riser. Um, but the athlete I would be most excited to see contend if we were to do like a dark horse for the women's 100 would be Kayla White. Like Kayla White ran a hell of a 100 at the US championships. I want to say it was 10. She ran 10-8, maybe
10-8-4.
1086, 1084. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So she's obviously in the mix and she beat TT at that meet. She's made a lot of strides as an athlete. She's traditionally been known as a 200-meter runner, but the way she's gotten her start together this year is really impressive. So um definitely I would put Kayla in contention. And I think as far as winning, I think the winning time is going to be like 1068, bro. Like potentially faster than that. Like this is going to be a very fast final. Like this is top 3 going to be top 3 best finals of the whole meet.
So world lead is 1065
Right.
from Melissa. Are we getting a world lead or 1068 is still flying? Like
Yeah.
getting into 10-6 is still flying. Do you think it'll take a world lead to win this, or it'll just be right around there?
It'll be right around there. It's going to be such a tense race that I'm not sure either one of these women are going to PB. But I think we're getting a little quick to um, give Melissa the title. And Julian is still so good that I think she has something to say about, where everybody's been ranking Melissa. Obviously, Melissa is deserving of the praise that she's getting, but I'm sure Julian wants to enter the chat.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from with it. I think that she's just in a, I guess before I get into the Julian Alfred and Melissa Jefferson talk, I need to hear about your third person with Tina Clayton coming in third. Why you got her there?
She's been hot, bro. She's been really, really hot the last 2 months. Leading to championships. I think that's one of the biggest things that I weigh into or look into is your performances over the last like month or so. Am I seeing you beating certain people? Are you running super fast times? And she's checked that eye test for me as well. So I think she's rolling. And Jamaica takes a lot of pride in their sprints, and I think she knows that. So she's probably going to try to take that carry that, get a medal for Jamaica.
So neither of us have the woman on her retirement tour, Shelly Ann, making it, nor Sha'Carri Richardson in these top three. Why would you say the two of the most popular athletes that are in the women's 100, especially, not making the podium here?
Well, for one, nobody's picking LeBron James to win a championship. LeBron, you've done great your whole career, bro. We're just appreciating the greatness, and we just want to see you play or run one more time. Ja Morant, bro, you got hella talent. We need you to get this shit together off the court, get your mind together, and then maybe you could contend. Sha'Carri Richardson, you got hella talent. Need you to get your mind together on the track, off the track, get that shit right. Shelly Ann, you've had an incredible career. We don't think you're gonna win, but we gonna love to watch you on your way out. Those is my A to A, B to B. And they both hella talented women, obviously, but not this year, not this year.
Okay. I was thinking a similar thing. Like, I mean, we were talking about it a little while ago, a couple weeks ago with Shelly Ann, of just the retirement tours are really hard in track and field. It's not, it doesn't, they usually don't end well. There's not a lot of people that have announced they're retiring going into the season and it's ended the way that you've wanted it to end. It doesn't happen that way. And so because it's such a grueling sport, grueling event. And with Sha'Carri, like, I want her to do well. I would love for her to win and be in that contention, but I haven't seen anything from her this year that allows me to think that she would turn it around. I mean, right now I'm trying to go and find where she's at from a time perspective for this season. She's 56th in the world right now, in the 100, right next to Minky Bishops and Cameron Dixon. So it's like she's not in that position where it's she's where she needs to be. Yeah.
Can you say that one more time? I don't think our viewers heard what place she's in. Where is she ranked?
56th in the world, 1105.
Okay, so maybe not John Morant, maybe Kevin Porter Jr.
Well, I'd say like talent of that, like she's more talented than that, but this year with the off court antics, I guess you could say, it's leaves some to be desired. Now, if there is anyone though that could turn it around based on a semi, like a qualifying round and the semifinal round, I think she could do it. Like, if there's someone that could jump from being 56th and having the 56th time in the world to being top 10 time in the world, she could do that. Like, I wouldn't, like, if she was to drop like a 9-8 high, I'd be like, all right, like, sounds good. But I think for her, if she makes it to the final, I'd be like, that was a success. That's like a really successful season based on where she's been running this year. So if I see get a final performance, I'd be surprised for where she would be.
I agree with what you're saying. I don't expect her to do that, but if it's anybody that could go from bottom of the list to top 10, it would absolutely be her based on talent for sure.
Now, Melissa Jefferson, Julian Alfred. Now we get back to the top two dogs here. It's so you seem to think it's going to be close for between these two for who's going to take this win.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't think it's going to be close at all. I think that Melissa Jefferson is going to be putting belt to ass on Julian Alfred, and it's not going to be even close this entire race. Reason why? She has been dominating this entire season. Yes, the race that they had against her, that they both ran against each other, it was close, and it was a very, very, very close race. The one time that they did go up against each other, but she did win. And then every other time she's been going up against every other person here, she's been collecting infinity stones and just beating every single person. And then she's ran an entire 10th faster than everyone else. 10.65 is her best right now. Julian Alfred 10.75. And Julian Alfred did that in June. Melissa Jefferson did that in August. She's been dominating every single race. Like, I don't see a world where she doesn't win, nor where she doesn't just clear the pack right now. Like, yes, Julian's on a different level, and when we get into the 200, I'll get into some of the stuff that I got for that. But I just think like she's just the gap in between her and everyone else right now is too wide for even Julian Alfred to close, in my opinion.
Okay. We gonna see.
That's it. That's all you got. We gonna see.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much because I feel like you just said very clippable things.
Yeah.
Very much, yes. And I don't want to say something too clippable or something that might age very, very poorly. Because I really have a lot of admiration for Julian in the 100. Like, I think even though she might have a 10th slower this year, I still put her right there with Melissa.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of admiration for her. She's also one of the top runners that we've got right now in the world, and one of the best that we've had of all time, 100%. But Melissa is just running better right now. She's like she has an objectively better season this year so far. Like, it's not to say that you're not one of the best, but like she's just right now objectively better. It's like when you see Bron going up against Kobe during like in the 2010s. Like, yeah, Kobe's one of the best players to ever live, 100%. Bron was just better, man. Like, it's hard to. Sorry, like, yes, you're one of the greats, one of the best, but Bron's better at this point. So seems like you may not also agree with that point, but
oh no, fuck no, absolutely not. But yeah, it's fine. I get it. I get the point that you're
sure.
making. I understand.
All right, let's get into the men's 200. What do you got? No.
All right.